So let's take a look, see if this works. I don't see a camera. Here we go. So we're going to find out if this all works. I am streaming, hopefully, live. As usual, it's way behind, and that really bothers me on the channel. It's hard watching myself, and I'm in delayed action. I'm really just trying to figure out if I got the setup working or not. So if there's anybody watching, anybody happens to pop on here, it'd be great if you just dropped in a quick comment saying that you can hear me, see me, and that everything is working properly. This is kind of a test. My plan is to come back and start doing this again because I have been able to secure employment that allows me to work from home, and the hours are going to be less than they were before. So I will hopefully be able to get back on board here and actually start posting on a regular basis and throwing this up on a regular basis. I got to remember how all this stuff works. So I'm kind of testing, running through my software, making sure I understand and remember how all this works. So I'm just doing a quick little live stream here just to make sure that I've got things working. I can go back and watch this on the channel afterwards and see that it all came out okay. It looks like I'm locking up, and I don't understand. No, it looks okay. Okay. One of the things I've forgotten as I'm watching myself on the other screen here is that I have to actually look at the camera. I can't just stare down at my laptop the whole time, but I'm actually watching to make sure that everything seems to be working, and it does. So we'll go back and I'll check this all out later. So tomorrow I do want to do a show late evening. Is probably going to be the time frame when I'm actually going to be able to get on and do some posting. A lot has happened since the last time I posted here, since the last real video that I did. Not just talking about the last time I threatened to come back, but the last time I was actually posting on a regular basis. A lot has happened. And I think that it's time to have some conversations about some things. I think it's time to talk about mask mandates and masking and kind of the virtue signaling that's taking place in this country, and yet another thing to divide America. So I think I want to address that tomorrow evening. And then just kind of set up kind of where I think the Libertarian Party is. I am not an active member in the Libertarian Party anymore. I would call myself a small L Libertarian versus a capital L Libertarian at this point. I believe in libertarian principles, but I think through the course of the 2020, the Libertarian Party just adopted too much of the far left, progressive, social justice warrior, identity politics, virtue signaling nonsense that has been taking place in this country. And I just can't be a part of that. I think that when Joe Jorgensen came out and said that you have to be actively anti-racist and everybody's got to jump on this bandwagon now, that's just not for me. And that's to me not what libertarianism represents. I'm sick and tired over the course of the last year. The absolute most important aspect of anybody's personality or anybody's identity is who are you having sex with, what is your gender, and what race are you? Those are probably the three things that are least important to the type of person that you are, but we have been pushing this agenda where it is the most important thing, it is the most critical part of who you are as a person. And I'm sick of it. And the fact that the Libertarian Party kind of jumped on board and got on that bandwagon just bothers me to no end. So from a party perspective, I don't know that that's going to be, that I'm going to be able to actually associate with the party actively anymore. Maybe on a very small scale and some very small local stuff, but on a large scale, certainly LP National isn't part of what I would view as my affiliation. I don't think I have a political affiliation. I believe in libertarian principles, like I said, but I don't think that I can support the party on a broad scale. But bottom line is this is really just a test run. Make sure I got all the equipment up and running. I'm going to start doing these videos again, kind of in the evenings during the week, or I am now working from home. I have some additional time, and I just wanted to get everything up and running, get a video up just to make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to. If you're out there and you happen to be watching, drop a quick note in here. Let me know if the sound is good, if the video quality is good. That'd be a huge help to me. Just drop something in the comment section letting me know that this is working the way it's supposed to. Tomorrow we'll go over kind of the same old format that I was doing before, which is me ranting and raving about libertarian politics and libertarian principles, followed by some news, making fun of the headlines, and talking about that kind of stuff. I just want to get this up to about 5 minutes, so I have enough sample here to make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to. It looks like everything's working, but you never know. Yeah, so anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Probably be somewhere in the vicinity of 7, 8 Eastern time. Is probably when I'll get on here and start broadcasting. So if you are interested in getting back on board, that would be the time to do it. Like I said, I'm back in a situation where I'm going to have a little bit more flexibility and free time to actually do this on a regular basis. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited to be coming back. I hope you're excited to see me coming back. It also does mean, for those of you who follow me here and over on TikTok, I'll also be uploading regularly again to TikTok. So I'm kind of firing back up the Brian for Liberty social media platforms and getting back into that whole process. So look forward to interacting with you folks, and thanks for checking in, and we will see you guys tomorrow.